Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. In today's video, let's take a look at Sushiswap and see where we can land with the price target for the 2024-2025 bull run. But before we dive on in, this is not financial advice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research. I am not a financial advisor. And while I appreciate that so many of you are hopping in here from all over the place, you've got to hit that subscribe button. I make price target videos every day. I try to go live multiple times a week, just trying as much as possible to keep up with this rapidly evolving crypto space. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification button as well. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on into this. And I do have a bit of an announcement, and that is that it's April 30th, the day that I'm making this video. My first video, and it's publishing on May 1st. My first video that I made was made on January 1st and published on January 2nd. It's been a good 4 months of making price target videos. This is going to be my last, most likely, my final price target video, but I will still be trying to make content every day as much as possible, so you're not going to miss anything. And I will still fill in some things in the spreadsheet with different cryptocurrencies. So I'll still add to the spreadsheet, but this is going to be my last price target video for this bull run, most likely. Okay, so no reason for that other than I just want to move on, really. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Nothing to worry about at all. Now, Sushiswap. So $221 million market cap. I'm actually kind of surprised by that because I use Sushi a decent amount. It's a good alternative to Uniswap, especially when it comes to swapping base cryptocurrencies. You cannot do that on Uniswap. It'll show up as like no liquidity or something like that. You can do that on Sushiswap. That's what I use it for, and it's been very helpful for that. I've used it for other things as well. Sometimes there's lower fees. Sometimes the fees are worse. It just depends. So I'll look for different alternatives to Uniswap. And seeing at a $221 million market cap, I'm just kind of surprised that it's that low. Now, I do want to say something about Sushiswap. If I made this video a month ago before the SEC was suing Uniswap, I would have had a much more bullish price target. But looking at what might happen with Uniswap, their price being suppressed after that SEC suit was launched, it's going to be, Sushiswap might end up being kind of like the XLM to Uniswap's XRP. So I believe XLM last bull run in 2021 was a little bit weighed down by the XRP lawsuit, by the Ripple lawsuit, because of just the fact that they have a branding as kind of like the silver to XRP's gold. I kind of think of Sushiswap in a similar way, that they're the silver to Uniswap's gold. So I'm a little bit more subdued with my price target, but Sushiswap's doing fine. You know, volume's good. Circulating supply, 236 million, and you can see how this plays out in terms of market cap. There's a little bit of a difference. I mean, it's a bit of a difference, and it's not a huge difference. This is not something that we have to worry about in terms of supply just being too inflationary. Okay, so you can see that on Masario. You can see a little bit. This is an error on Masari.io. I decided to post it anyway because you can see in the middle of in the middle of 2021, the circulating supply was 192 million. So that gives us some information. As of right now, the circulating supply is 236 million. So it's about 20% more inflationary than it was, 3 years ago. That's not terrible. And so we're not having to worry about backwards looking inflation or forward looking inflation. Now, I would look at a price like this, a chart like this, and would I express some concern considering how high this went and how little it has recovered throughout this, while Bitcoin's gotten back to its all-time high? I'm a little bit concerned. I would find that to be a little bit of an issue, but it is what it is. Things like that happen. Now, looking at market cap dominance, I find it incredibly difficult to believe that Sushiswap is going to get back to its all-time high in market cap dominance. That's 0.17%. I mean, we already saw with this bull run in 2024 a point when Ethereum gas fees were off the charts because there was incredibly high demand for using Uniswap, for transacting in Ethereum, and something like that should have a very positive effect on Sushiswap, but it didn't. And so what do we do with that? Well, it just makes me think that we're not going anywhere near, like I said, 0.17% market cap dominance all-time high. Right now, it's a little under 0.1%. So is there a point where I could see big pockets, manipulating the supply and trying to drive up a lot of excitement with this, getting this market cap dominance to spike for a short period of time, like what it did in 2021, sure, but nowhere near 0.17%. So my estimate is actually much lower than that. We have a peak of 0.2% in 2024. My expectation is that this would get to 0.4% market cap dominance. And so that's a $2.8 billion market cap. It would pretty much go right back to its market cap dominance to its market cap to where it was in 2021. And so $2.8 billion divided by my estimate of a 246 million circulating supply, that gives us a price target for SushiSwap of $11.38. And you can see that's a decent amount lower than where it was when it peaked in 2021. I say this with a decent amount of conviction. I don't see a scenario where Sushi would get back to its all-time high. But you know, if it does get to $11 and change, that's a 12x from here. So there's a play to be made. But you got to be careful. I think if that happens, it's going to be a very swift move, and then it's going to dump right back down. So that's all I have for today. Let me go back to that price target, $11.38. I hope you enjoyed. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section where you think SushiSwap is going. This is not a dead project. It's not a dead cryptocurrency. It's just a cryptocurrency that I guess people are more interested in newer and more exciting things, and so they're not pursuing SushiSwap as much. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section of this video. Otherwise, I will most certainly be seeing you in another video. Peace.